I think I finally figured it all out. I think I finally did it. Now that I'm calm about the situation that has happened, I think I've finally pieced it together. After watching a few YouTube videos, one of them brought up Sigmund Freud and one of his theories he had on the human mind. The idea he had to do with three parts of our mind: the ego, the balance, the id, the lust and laziness, and the superego, the will to follow rules. Now, after I heard about this, it made me think. It's something actually interesting that I'd learn that I'd learn. I was about to say in school. School teaches you jack fucking shit. But yeah, I was watching a video by I believe it was Unknown Hero or something like that. Just some random video I came upon about Rick and Morty. And it mentioned Sigmund Freud and this theory, so I did more research on it. Id is our lust and laziness. It is the want for little effort but a big reward. Like sex, or just lounging about playing video games all fucking day. Pretty much my life. Our ego is our balance. Our ego is, well, as the video put it, it's like the parent seeing two children fighting and compensating both of them, trying to balance the problem. And then there's the superego. That's where all the rules are. That's where going to school, doing your fucking chores. That's what the superego is. Now, in this generation, pretty much everyone follows the id, not much the superego. But yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. I'm pretty sure a lot of people only do that because they're unaware of this. In fact, I probably would have kept going in my life being ignorant to this if it weren't for that one video. So, I'm gonna do my best to change myself for the better. I'm gonna reinstate my super ego. Now, my thoughts on this is, well, id, ego, and superego. My thoughts are, well, personally, I have a bigger id than superego. I'm quite lazy. My laziness and lust are very dominant in my mind. And the video was about Rick and Morty, so I drew the comparison. I'm very similar to Rick in a way. Um, Not that I'm smart, I'm certainly not that. But because I don't really follow rules, I just do whatever the fuck I want, which is very dangerous. And I'm not no fucking super genius Rick, so it's even more dangerous for me. I let my id ruin my friendship with my best friend. I let my id destroy everything. So, well, let me continue. So, I think I'm gonna try and train my superego to be more dominant in my mind. I hurt my best friend. I basically threw away 15 years of friendship. So I think I'm going to work to make myself a better person well, I'm just gonna try, because that's all you really can do in life, is try. Noah was my best friend. He was my purpose in life. My purpose was to help him. And to see that I hurt him fucking tears me apart. But it's all over now, and not like I can do much to fix it. But I am going to try and fix myself so I don't do that to anyone else ever again. I'm going to fix who I am. To balance my mind is my goal. And honestly, it's not going to be fucking easy. It really isn't. But, hey, as long as I'm not hurting people. See, my morals are counteracting my id. But I'm very lazy. So, I guess that's it for now. Do some research if you were interested about this. Sigmund Freud has done a lot of cool shit with psychotherapy and psychoanalysis. So, if any of that interests you, learning about the human mind and shit like that, then research some stuff about Sigmund Freud. The only reason I'm making a video about this is because it connects with me on a personal level, and to be honest, I'm really liking it. I'm really liking Sigmund Freud right now. Like, that's a lot of cool shit. I didn't really care until I found this out. And if I learned it in school, they probably wouldn't have made it as interesting. You know, it doesn't get more interesting than making the comparison of Sigmund Freud in the show Rick and Morty. So my point is, do some research. Maybe try to find how you lean on the SuperEgo, ego, and id scale. You know? Try to better yourself, if anyone is even watching this video. Anyway, see ya.